Earlier, I spoke to Juliette Touma, Director of Communications for the United Nations Relief and Works Agency. She explained the issues they're facing on the ground in Gaza.
Extremely challenging to deliver assistance to people across the Gaza Strip right now, also because very little humanitarian supplies continue to come into Gaza, and also the fighting itself and the fact that there's a raging war in the Gaza Strip also stands in the way. The level of desperation among people, you may have seen videos that we posted, the media posted, of people who are absolutely hungry, starving, coming to aid trucks. There's also telecommunications cuts that are reoccurring. So it's a combination of challenges that stand in our way to deliver as much assistance that we should be.
So what kind of steps can you take to ensure the safety of those convoys and make sure that the aid is distributed fairly? What sort of steps have you had to take?
Well, first of all, we coordinate all our movements with the Israeli authorities on the ground. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like you've seen a few days ago, one of our convoys, after it had delivered assistance to the north, which is also restricted for us, that convoy got shot at by Israeli soldiers. And thankfully, we didn't have any casualties on that convoy. Convoys and the delivery of assistance should always be safe, and parties to the conflict should do everything possible to safeguard humanitarian access.
In terms of how much food people are getting hold of, what is your concern at the moment? If it carries on the way it is at the moment, what are you worried about?
I think we're beyond concerned. We're at a stage where it's not just a concern. There was a United Nations report that came out just recently warning about the hunger and high levels of starvation in the Gaza Strip. And, as the world counts down to the new year, there's another countdown that's happening in Gaza, and that's the countdown against the risk of looming famine, which could happen in the coming few weeks if no more food supplies come into Gaza, adequate food supplies.
And I understand that you've organised or you've opened up a vaccine clinic in Rafah. How's that going?
Our sister agency, UNICEF, the UN Children's Agency, managed to bring in much needed vaccines for kids, which is absolutely fantastic. And we, together with the World Health Organization and UNICEF, in our clinics, we will continue to give children vaccines, including against polio and measles.